Hi guys, how's it going? Here we are, sick again. I am sick.
He didn't get me sick this time, but I think I am a little sick, so.
We're gonna see Killers of the Flower Moon. And
we're gonna die first.
Oh my god, it's 3.5 hours long.
Is it? I thought it was. Yeah, 3:20. It's
3:27.
Right? Yeah, that's insane. And we are doing the split drive again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's.
He got off work and
it's like
right here.
It's 4 right now, so it'll be like 7:30 when, or no, 8 when we leave. So it won't get home till 9. You won't get home till like 9:30, something, whatever.
Oh,
so,
then I gotta.
This is a whole day.
Together the review thing.
Dude.
Do you want to take a shot?
No, I don't. You sicko.
I'm gonna take a little nip.
Well, if you're gonna do it, I gotta do it.
Hey, you want a little bump?
Little bump of
Here you go.
That's the dumbest shit. Thanks, bro.
Here, cheers.
All right, cheers.
I'll hit it right off the bottle.
That's fucking whack,
Ready?
man. All right. Anyway, let's see if this is any good.
Oh, that's terrible. I don't like the taste of that at all. What the fuck?
You didn't get the good shit.
Warming honey lemon.
Oh, it's warming already.
That is fucking abysmal. Well, gotta take a shot to kick off the review.
Hey, let's get this party.
You actually took one.
Yeah,
I wanted to take some
That's so funny.
just before this.
It might work.
We know a lot about this movie.
Yeah, because we've seen the trailers like 10 times. It's in front of every movie we've seen almost like since in the
For
last,
like 3 months.
yeah, like the whole summer basically, or
Yeah.
a little bit into summer.
It looks intriguing.
Yeah, it does.
Looks ultra violent.
So,
It's rated R. Lots of people die.
Leo up in it again.
Leonardo DiCaprio is one of my faves of all
he's
time.
great. He's freaking great.
Scorsese's a great director.
Yep.
I do have my doubts about some things,
Do you
though.
think it's gonna? Do you think?
Well, Scorsese's like 80 now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of wisdom packed in that brain, though.
Yeah.
Think about
I
it.
hope the pacing's good.
You'd think that he would just like good professionals like that would just keep getting better and better and better. Maybe
I'm sure.
I mean, you know. But
sure it's great.
how many movies of his did you not like?
I can't think of any.
Yeah. So
One of my favorite movies of all time is The Departed. Have you ever seen that?
No, we've talked about that.
You've never seen that? We should have watched that instead of The Goon.
Yeah. Fuck.
Anyway. It's
So
super
yeah,
fucking good.
it seems like from the trailers, he marries into a Native American family who is part of a tribe that struck oil, and there's a whole like tension and war going on.
And then they start murdering everyone so they get the rights to the oil.
I think so, and then maybe
I'm
he's
guessing.
caught in between because he loves his wife and family and all.
You know what's
these
weird,
people,
though?
But he's also like a white bastard.
DiCaprio was
know.
like sexiest man alive more than once.
like
He looks
20,000 years
like
ago.
old and fat now.
Well, so I don't
the
know
trailer.
if it's that
Maybe he's
that
method
thing that
acting.
happens with all like actors that you see through over a long period of time, like where their head gets really big.
That's usually because they're alcoholics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you look at John
Look at my
Travolta.
head.
His head just got huge.
My head just keeps getting
and his
bigger.
neck, and it's just like what? Yeah. So I don't know. Big-headed people are often whatever. I'm not gonna just making.
What was I gonna say? I did some extra research. All I've seen is a trailer. I don't know anything else. But I did look up when to pee on like.
Oh yeah, because there was a huge
whenToPee.com.
consideration of like, I just drove an hour, then I'm gonna sit here and do this pre-review with you guys, then
Sit in a 3.5 hour movie.
yeah, and then
talk about it for a half
do
hour.
it, and then drive again.
home.
So that's like 6 hours of sitting on my ass, and like,
Oh, man.
when do I get to pee?
The other thing is, so I did look that up on like whenToPee.com. I don't remember what it's called.
That's a thing?
It is. There's like a website called When to Pee, and it's like every movie it'll tell you right when to do it.
After every 2 cups of water.
So it says when they bring him to the FBI to get interrogated. It's kind of a spoiler,
What?
but that's
You
what
figure that would be like,
that's the one line it told me.
that's the moment where
Yeah.
you want to like really pay attention. Unless you. I mean,
No, it's like, I guess,
Weird.
him getting there. You have like a minute or two.
Oh, it's just like a drive where you're like.
Apparently. You know how he
He's in
makes these long
cuffs.
fucking...
Yeah. It's all about
He might
the
not be in
catching the
cuffs.
shot, the right
Yeah,
he's lighting, and like for the artistic.
He's Scorsese.
Yeah,
Give him
he's
some.
good.
You got to give him some extra time.
He's great at
His
that
next
shit.
movie will be 9 hours. The other thing is, well, they get longer.
When
The
do you pee
Irishman
on
was
this?
like 4 hours, so
Oh wow,
I never seen it. But
Damn. That's
you know what they said about The
nuts.
Irishman? They're like, because they de-aged De Niro and fucking Pacino
Oh
for
really?
it. Yeah, and like it's like their younger
weird.
years as like mafia guys.
Yeah.
But it's like they said it's so terrible. The de-aging looks good, except they're still on old man bodies.
Oh yeah. You know, you're shriveling and you're
Yeah.
getting rickety
And they're trying to
like,
be tough and
twisted
it's just like,
and
it's
gnarled, and you're like, ew,
like 80-year-old with a bat. It's like, no. One other thing I note is
That's ridiculous.
Spider-Man 2 for PS5 comes out tonight. I have it pre-ordered. It's already downloaded.
You're gonna go home and
Well, I'm gonna do the review and then
you are gonna. Okay.
well, I have to.
I get it. If
It's
you
my
don't.
job.
It is his job.
If I get home by 9 something, right? Mm-hmm. Wait, 3.5 hours. Yeah, it'll be about 9:15 or something.
and then an hour.
But I can't play. It's not active until 11 anyway.
Oh, perfect.
So I'll
You'll
have it done.
barely get that review done, and
Yeah.
then
And for other news on our channel, we went and recorded like 30 episodes worth of shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't been able to have time
yeah, we're
to edit
behind
it.
a little bit, but
So-
most of it's like gameplay.
I have like a week off here and into next week, I guess.
okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
I already got
Good for you.
4 done that I'm just gonna start trickling out,
Yeah.
and they're the hardest, longest ones. So the rest should be like hard and long. Ayo!
Trickling it out.
But yeah, so anyway, Killers of the Flower
I
Moon.
bet it's long, man. I'm tempted to die. I don't dock points for long movies, but it really makes it hard to.
if my ass goes numb, I'm docking.
Yeah, because it's like, especially if there's just a lot of fluff like that, where
Why
you're
the
like,
fuck won't they have
just
intermissions?
show them like at the fucking FBI office.
Remember-
Do we need to drive?
Yeah, do you remember
Things like
fucking
that.
Braveheart?
Yeah.
We saw it with our mom.
Totally. That had
Fucking
that had.
Braveheart with my
I
mom.
remember it going intermission. 2 minutes.
No, it's 10.
Oh,
it was
was
10
it
whole
10?
minutes because
Which
mom
one
went out
was-
and had a smoke.
Oh, of course you did.
We went out and we walked around for a little bit. It was a 10-minute intermission.
Yeah, I fucking
was
love that
was a
movie.
shorter movie than this.
Yeah,
that was like
and
a
it needed one.
little less than
I
3
think
hours.
What Forrest Gump had one, I think too, because that's a long.
Maybe
ass
that's
one.
only
I'm
like
pretty
2.5 hours.
Oh, is it only?
I don't know. I remember
Yeah,
we had
Getting
VHS
into the
tapes that had
3-hour mark
intermissions.
is like no. There's only
Yeah,
a couple movies
shame
that
on
can
you.
do that, and one of them came out this year. So,
Oppenheimer.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Did not
I
have
don't know,
a
man.
single sag
Fucking-
in it. So
Guardians 3 was almost 3 hours. There's a bunch of
fucking amazing movie.
almost 3 hours.
Talking the best movies
This
of
looks
summer.
like has crazy violence though,
Yeah,
which is
and
something
he holds dear.
they
to his
win
heart.
my heart when it's crazy ultra violence.
Explosions, violence, and
Yes.
boobies, and he's happy.
And if
He's
there's
a
no
happy-
spit,
yeah,
it's
no
like it
spit.
gains 2 points.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, you would hate.
I have a
for
bad
everything.
feeling that these Indians are going to spit on the white people, or the white
Maybe,
people are going to spit
or
on them,
whatever.
just because it's all racial tension and that's
Yeah,
what you do.
it's gonna be gross.
You
That's
spit.
what you do when you don't like
There's a bunch of
whole
spit all the
race
time.
for no reason.
Fuck.
Pieces.
They spit, losing a point.
Just like, oh, is that spit? Did he spit in the background?
Shave it right off the
Well,
top.
because they're gonna be like, what if they're
1
like
point.
doing chew and they're like,
Oh God, I hate
you know,
chew
then you're
too.
like, oh nope, that's a point.
I fucking hate chew.
Blah.
It's so nasty.
It is nasty.
Yeah.
Anyone out there who does that, shame on you too.
Well, there's
No.
better things to do with your money.
Yeah, like
Anyway,
just do coke or something.
cocaine is fantastic.
It's so great, and it's also it's so much easier on your body. No, I'm kidding. That's not true.
And I don't know. That ages you pretty quick too, doesn't it?
Probably. What? So I bet you it's gonna be around an 8 for me.
I can't
I
tell
don't
you.
think it's gonna be.
I have a
like-
bad feeling about the pacing and the length
That's my-
is going to be like this huge problem for me.
Yeah.
Especially, I'm bringing this in. I brought fucking Kleenex.
Oh,
I'm bringing
for the sad moment.
toilet paper. fucking
What do you?
cough
Why do you
drops.
need? Why do you need toilet? I guess blow. What do you need this for?
In case this runs out. And then I brought another bag for extra shit.
You sure
I'm
did.
bringing them in. I'm bringing it all in, and I'm gonna tell them like,
Maybe check it out.
Yeah.
I'm sick as hell.
yeah, you guys can inspect it all you want, but I'm bringing it in.
You guys want some cough syrup?
Take a shot.
Take a shot.
But
yeah.
I'm prepared.
You are
for the long
way
haul.
more prepared
3.5
than I was
hours.
expecting. Yeah, that's. I keep
man.
forgetting. I
I'll
should. You know what? I should have brought a pillow for my ass.
There's gonna be several
you know,
points.
like a hemorrhoid donut, just to just in
I'll
case.
tell you this, though.
Not that I have hemorrhoids.
This is a fairly. It doesn't have dream loungers.
No, they're fairly
But
comfortable.
those dream loungers for longer movies, they make my ass sweat. Like I just get
Oh, yeah,
sweaty.
they're leathery, so
They're
easier to
These
clean, I
actually,
suppose,
this
but-
place has like really good seating.
It does.
I feel.
We
shout out
lucky.
Hinkley Grand Cinema.
Yeah, Grand Cinema. Yep,
So,
in Hinckley,
it's pretty
Minnesota.
awesome. It's-
fantastic. Place.
And they don't just extort you for stuff either.
no,
You can
they're
get full on. We're gonna get a full on pizza here for like
Yeah.
a reasonable price,
For-
for like $18 for a fucking family
for a
size.
huge pizza. So
Yeah,
they're not even open until
they open at 4.
Yeah, for
So the kitchen
certain
opens
days,
at
but-
4. So
yeah,
and then
hopefully.
last time we got wings, we didn't even get to eat them. All kinds of shit.
No, they do make food
Oh,
here.
that's right. They were so late with the wings.
That's what I'm saying. So
But that's
should we
what-
go
we
in and
have
get
a
our
3.5
shit and
hour-
then like peel out and
We have a
go
3.5.
get something else to eat?
No, we'll play it.
Pizza.
It'll be all right.
We'll play the game.
I got
play the
cough
game.
drops.
It's a very long intro. Yeah, you got coffee. You just sit there like candy. All
You know what? Shout out to these fucking guys.
Which one? Not the Halls, but the other one.
I got some Ricola,
Ricola,
Swiss
man.
Alpine Herb. Look at that. Take one. Pass it around. Be king of the town. No, they're not bad. I brought a bunch though, obviously.
We'll be the judge of that. Very medley.
Yeah, they're not bad. Anyway, we'll wrap this up
that's
into sometime later.
Fantastic. Yeah, I guess we'll see you.
And wish us luck. If like I said,
we'll
ass
let you,
falls asleep.
We'll let you know the
Right off the top,
meter of
chopping
our-
points.
Yeah,
Dink. My left leg falls asleep.
don't
Another
make a
point.
movie that long.
Fucking right leg falls asleep. Another point. Fucking
Yeah, I'm just like
just shaving them off.
Don't
give a
come
fuck.
body parts that are dead.
That are dead.
Atrophy. I need a-
Shaving on another one.
Yep.
Ching ching ching.
I wish I still had my leg, but remember that day
Remember
we
that
went?
great
So
movie?
it wasn't great.
All right.
It would have been a 10, but I lost a leg.
So it's only a 4. Lost 6 points.
All right, well, we'll see you
My
guys
left
here
testy fucking fell asleep too.
in just a minute.
Yeah. See you guys.
Go.
Specialties. Well, we just got done watching Killers of the Flower Moon.
We did. Holy 3 hours and 20 minutes? Is that what it is? 30
3 hours and 27
Oh,
minutes.
so 3.5 hours.
I'll tell you this, guys. I felt that shit.
Yeah, that's a
I definitely fucking felt the length of that one.
yeah.
You know what I'm going to
I'm
describe
a
this as? It's an old person movie. You know why?
Because all the
it's
old people in the
super
movie.
fucking quiet.
Yeah.
Man, for most of the whole run, you could hear a fucking pin drop.
It's odd bouts of like incredible silence. It's deafening silence to the
It
point
is.
where you're like,
I was like
I couldn't
crinkling my
I'm
my
like,
cough drops. I'm
even
like, oh,
eating
I don't wanna do
popcorn.
that.
I was like, if I it's soft and gross and buttery, and I was like, this.
that's
could
why it's
be-
an old person
I could-
movie because
yeah.
it's a slow burn.
Holy shit! Is it a slow burn?
Man,
All right, so we talked about the length being a potential problem with it.
Yep.
Do you think it? Is it a whole
Yep.
point? It's a whole point for you, isn't it? I mean, it might be for me. That movie.
I'm not gonna get into points yet.
Right, but like, see, here's my issue with it, and we haven't even talked about it yet in depth. But like, could you even have cut anything out to make it like you could?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
What?
You wouldn't have the
Oh
the
my God.
gravitas if you did though.
I feel like you could have cut
Like a whole hour?
more than that.
Ah, shit.
I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking like almost 2 hours.
Let's cut 2 hours. Let's just keep an hour and a half.
They could have just showed-
Wow.
I know we can't spoil it,
No, don't do that.
but
Okay.
they
so-
could have cut a lot of that movie out.
So
there was a
this-
lot of just
this
chilling,
movie?
chilling in silence.
Yeah,
A lot
there's
of
a
it.
lot of just like you're hanging on every single word, and everyone's just like taking it. There's a lot of like face shots where they're just standing there making these like expressions that are like you know,
It was
supposed to-
well acted.
It was amazing. I will say this: Leonardo
Oh, God.
DiCaprio
Shame on you.
is awesome in this. He really
great.
is. He's
He's got this scene. He's got the. I don't know.
Yeah, so
He looks
there's
like the angry video game
It's so
nerd.
weird because he does this jaw forward thing to make him
does
look
an underbite.
talks like this, or and you're like, it's
what it looks like.
disturbing. Yeah, and he's got this perma frown.
Yeah.
most of it, and so does De Niro. Holy fuck, he's got the
Oh,
Muppet.
They kind of look like
fucking-
each other. Maybe
they were trying to do that.
that's what's going
Yeah,
on.
I kind yeah.
Give DiCaprio so you believe that it's his
That's
uncle.
his uncle,
Come
yeah,
on, because
yeah.
De Niro can't do anything else. With
Oh
his
my
face.
god. Anyway. So
It was well acted, well shot.
No, there's a scene where he's like talking to her. Or no, when he's on the stand, he's talking whatever. But like, you can see the corner of his. He's like mellow as he's getting whatever examined, and then
Lambasted.
and then you can see this like twitching, and I'm like, how does he do that? He's like,
He's a great actor.
He's so good. He's like,
Especially when he was like, when they were talking
Oh
at the
my
end, when she's
God.
like, what did you give me for shots?
Yeah.
And he's like,
he's so good in this.
What up?
He's one of the best actors.
you know what though?
still to this day.
Yeah, I think so.
He's
This movie, God, it
hurts to watch.
is painful
It's
to watch.
not a fun watch, obviously, because you know what it's sort of about.
And the thing is-
but you're like,
There's not ultra violence either, man.
no, it's a bunch of murders.
Real
It
quick.
It gets, yeah.
It shows these really quick one out, like someone walk up behind. You know what? All the murders, all of them happen in the trailer.
No,
Yeah.
not Anna's death down by the.
Well, no, okay,
canyon.
not that one. That's the only one that didn't show
That
though.
might be the only one.
It showed the stabbing guy. It showed a
did.
bunch of
Yeah,
shooting. They
it's
showed all the
ridiculous.
murders in the trailer.
They kinda-
That's it.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh, the
disappointing.
second half's going to be a murder mystery, and then it's just like,
And it was this long, drawn-out
but it's
interrogation.
yeah, and it's just like
Oh.
there's nothing clever about her. None
We
of
gotta
this.
just
It's
start- we gotta say
so
spoilers.
we
I gotta say spoilers because we're gonna.
yeah, because we
just-
can't dance around this like we said.
We already fucking started spoiling it.
yeah.
Okay, spoilers.
So premise, you already know from the intro. It's the same thing. What I did not expect was him to be so goddamn crooked.
He's a bad guy.
He's a terrible person in this, and I was
Ernest.
like, he's gonna be like the redeeming thing, or he's gonna make
I
things
hope.
right, and he just kept making things worse.
No one's good.
It's
The only good person
Are
is the wife and the
well,
children.
no, the entire native community.
Oh, yeah, them, yeah.
Like that's
But as the main actors, because they're all like
yeah,
way low on the like
yeah.
how do you say it? Like me, and then there's like what's the word I'm looking for?
Low
It's Oscars supporting.
Oh yeah,
They're all
their
like
support
they're on the
roles.
lowest tier of supporting. They all show up
are.
like a couple times.
Yeah,
So, but
pretty neat though.
it was cool. They I don't know the Indians. The Native Americans, sorry, but
well, they call them Indians in the
Yeah,
movie
but-
because it's
yes,
like that's the
there's a
time.
bunch
they're
of
trying-
racial
There's
shit.
tons of
Yeah.
it. Dropping the N bomb and oh my god.
oh my god, when the Ku Klux Klan is parading, he's like the Knights have come.
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
like,
you're
what is
horseshit.
going on? And then like so
Oh, terrible
De
person.
Niro plays this really.
He's the villain.
He is big time, and
Clearly.
he's. It's so funny because they tie Freemasonry into this whole thing.
He gets
And-
spanked like in fucking Animal House. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yes, Kevin Bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It was like
no, but
fucking, what?
so and we were talking about Leonardo
Sorry, I still got
DiCaprio
cough drops.
Getting spanked by his uncle for
His uncle
not
spanks
going
him.
through in a Masonic temple, mind you, right in the heart of it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That was weird.
But you see, so everyone's tied together and everyone watches each because they're Masons.
All the white people are
All the white people
backing each other on all these horrible
Yep,
murders.
Yep, just so they could get to
So
the, to
it
the
shows
heart.
about 5 murders, I think, and
Yes, I
and then
think so.
it alludes to there's been what 25, 30?
25, 30? Yeah.
So-
and you're one, so it's like not just her family getting, because everyone's got money.
I thought
That
there'd be
whole-
like a showdown and
Something, right? The ending, like the second half of the movie, or we'll say
such
last
a
hour,
slow.
It could have been sped up.
So here's the movie.
It's severely
It's
dark.
really flatlined in the middle, or in the beginning.
in the beginning, yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit, these murders happen. And then it flatlines for the last hour and 20 minutes of trial
Yeah.
and interrogations
and
and bringing everyone down, and everyone's ratting on everyone else. And
yeah, and then
it's
it ends on a really sour note.
super sour.
Like as
The
sour
most
as you can get.
interesting thing of the whole movie was that very end radio show that they were doing. I was like,
that was
whoa,
fantastic.
this is really awesome.
So they do.
I would have rather watched that.
I
to
know
be
they
honest.
do this radio show because this is a thing
J.
that
Edgar
actually
Hoover
happened.
presents
Yeah, and
murder
it's like-
mysteries, and,
yeah,
they, and
this
they
is
recount the whole murders.
all of it. Right?
Osage
And
murders.
it's all done like with radio productions, and like you hear them clap it or popping a beer, and it's right in front of an actual beer, or
And there's like a whole
clinking
crew doing it, and
glasses
an orchestra in the background.
Yeah. That was fantastic. It's
was.
only like probably 7 minutes long though. It's like real short.
3 or 4.
It's pretty short, but
And then Scorsese
I
shows
think-
up and-
yeah, and he's actually in it. He
Just
he
for,
reads,
like, one
he
line.
reads the obituary
Yeah.
of the main
The wife,
Molly. Yeah,
It was funny.
She is
And
freaking great in this.
In Inception, his wife was named Molly too,
Uh,
or Moll. But you're right. She was fantastic.
I thought she.
And that's
The way they wrote
he
her
slowly
was
poisoned her. Like
I know, what a piece of shit!
So-
I
So like half the movie, she's all like in bed, like
yeah, she's all fucked up because she needs insulin, and
and you're like, are you real?
his uncle's like, we got to keep her like out of it so that whatever, and then like, it's so dumb.
It's not dumb. It's horrible that really happened.
yeah,
Just a
you're
bunch
right.
of pieces of
It's
shit
not
taking
dumb.
advantage of.
I was hoping
that'll-
it would have been like a course corrected story.
I was hoping at the end
No.
he'd go get brandished and start taking motherfuckers out. But
Yeah, like a
like a Scorsese movie.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
But it just like turned into
they're
everyone
in
ratting
jail,
on everyone
so
in prison time for
everyone's,
everybody.
Like the main character, and
And De Niro still technically gets away.
He did
Technically.
He literally
He dies in a
literally
nursing home.
explained what was going to happen to him. He's like, I'm
Yep.
telling you, it's the federal government. They're going to turn on you, even if
And
you.
they did.
And they did anyway. He still got life in prison after they told him that. So like he did it for all like he wanted a redemption,
Well,
and he didn't get it.
I'll tell you, it lost points because the violence wasn't there. I'm serious.
This is not.
It lost points. I thought
This
it was
isn't
gonna.
an action movie.
I didn't
This is
think it'd be an action movie.
It's kind of a murder mystery,
I-
except we know who's murdering everyone
the whole
fucking
time. So where's the
Yeah, I know.
where's the movie that I don't know. I wanted
Yeah.
something different than I got. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. It could have been.
It was, and I'm telling
more
you,
than
I'm
what
not
it
even
was, and
fucking
less in some
joking.
areas.
I'm pretty sure you could have cut
That's a
blank.
lot. I don't
blank.
know. Man.
I'm not even fucking kidding. Like
I don't
almost 2 motherfucking hours out of this movie, and I would have followed the plot and been like, all right, that shit happened. Bummer.
It is honestly, I wasn't looking at my watch or my.
I didn't bring my phone, but I
Smart.
I was smart. True story though.
Smart. I didn't look at mine, but I
would've.
never do. I think
I
it's
felt
rude
that
of
was a
me,
drag.
but
This
that's
movie
just
is a
me.
big fucking long drag.
Okay, so it's not a 10.
It had a lot of good merits to it.
It did. All the acting was awesome in this. Even De Niro.
It was
is
completely
just, his
believable.
Old crustiness is still charming as fuck.
I know.
He's still bringing it.
It's still.
It's amazing. So.
It's not a bad movie.
No.
Certainly not a great movie in my opinion.
Nah.
And I wouldn't necessarily call it a good movie. So,
That smells like a 6 or a 7 to me.
well, it's right around there.
Yeah. We'll keep talking first.
Yeah, we'll keep
So,
talking.
so the music that was like non-present for most
That movie
of the movie
was so quiet.
It was really, and then there were scenes where
Here-
they would play this very subtle
here's the-
shit in the
Here's
background.
the fucking
like,
music
what
for the
is
whole
that?
movie. I'll tell you right here.
It was that. Yeah, that was
Except
a thing.
I'm
Like,
singing it
Who picked
too
that?
fucking loud.
Yeah,
Because it was actually
It's
about this quiet.
super
It's like
quiet.
this.
Yeah, it is. It's like, yeah.
That's most of the soundtrack.
There isn't much
or a bunch of twangy fucking old timey
there's-
shit.
There's music that's actually
Period.
like an actual band in the movies playing in the background. That
Yeah,
kind of
they always have,
all
like,
over
town dances and
there's
shit all the
not
time.
a whole lot of native music, which is a bummer.
At the end, there's a little
There's
bit.
a little bit,
but for the most part,
I wish that would have been, because this is kind of a tribute to like Native
their
American-
culture and how we came in and tried to extinguish it.
It's gross.
pretty horrible.
It's really sad.
Really.
And like I'm glad
It is.
this movie was made because I think that
It's a very sad movie.
yeah, there's nothing. You don't walk out of there being like, yay.
How does this
all
make you
worked
feel?
out." Oh god, I gotta poop.
Do do do.
Oh god. Ah, get me out of here!
Do, do, do.
Why'd you lock the door?
Do do
Do in your pants.
If you like that as a soundtrack,
So that's the
you'll love
soundtrack.
this movie.
Yeah, you love this movie.
Go see it
my
now.
god. What else? So like, I don't know. Like,
talking.
there's no character arcs. There's no nobody really changes. They're the same from start to. Maybe Molly changes.
She does. He
But-
changes too. He changes.
No,
from,
he's like, I can't be this shitty person anymore, but it's way too late, pal.
Way too late.
You helped a
He's an
bunch of people
accomplice in
get
a bunch of
killed,
murders and
you
shit.
poisoned your wife for like how many years or a year or
and
whatever.
then you turn on the one person who can fucking.
get you out of all your shit.
Which fair enough.
He
I'm
was
glad
like,
he testified. 'cause
he's like,
that guy needed
what did
to
he say? He's like,
take
I
him
gotta
down.
get out from under all this weight. He couldn't do it anymore. He's
Yeah.
been making up lies for his uncle the whole time, or just avoiding all that.
The
stuff.
period, because it's in the early
It's
20s
yep.
up through the
It's-
mid to late 20s, because
Yes.
he has children with her that are like 7, 8 by the end of it.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
it goes
he's
through
got children
the whole
and-
prohibition, basically.
It does. There's some
what a-
moonshining in this.
I
and
can't
stuff.
believe De Niro's character, King Hale,
Yeah.
William Hale, he fucking sets up so many people to get taken out
It's
and
insane.
killed. And
It's insane. And I kind of I got sick of him being like, hey, buddy. And then like, he's like, come over to the
Here's
car and we'll
here's
have
an envelope.
It's so ridiculous.
do this.
He's
And then when
just
and he
driving
double
around
crosses
with these
everyone.
big fucking goggles on because they
They
don't
look
have
like
like
aviator goggles.
They were, because he's an old man. He doesn't want dust in his eyes. His
Sure.
driver's driving him around everywhere. But
Yeah.
it's always like he'll pull up to the house or pull up to the bar or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, somebody needs to like." Somebody goes into the pool
I
hall
know.
and gets him, and he's in his car all the time.
I felt relieved
it's
when
like
the
his
feds showed up.
It's totally. I was like,
oh, maybe shit's
thank
gonna happen.
God, somebody is gonna shut this bastard
shitty
down.
operation down,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was getting kind of out of control. Obviously,
But then, that's when it actually got boring. Because then it's just like a bunch of people.
They didn't
just-
make
they
they lost points for me when they didn't make it a very clever investigation. The feds appeared like intelligent and shit right
Yeah.
away, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like a murder mystery.
Yeah,
now. And
they're
and then
federal
it's just
agents.
yeah, they're the best of them. And there's even a native guy on their team. I'm like, he's awesome.
Yeah.
he's fucking he's infiltrated the tribe.
He
just
has, too.
to see shit and
Yeah.
whatever. Like they're really investigating this whole fucking mess. And then it's just like, he said something, and then I already told him everything, and they're like this and that, and then you're like, well, there's nothing to
Bring them in and they can
yeah,
argue
and then
about
they
it.
just it's just all laid on the table. There's no like
And
like
the worst
clever
part is,
discoveries.
you
or,
already
like-
knew it all. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and we as an audience already know what.
That's what
the
made,
entire
like,
thing
the
that
last
happened.
hour and a
Yeah,
half
because it was
boring.
just like we're just doing this all over again.
We watched it all happen, and then you watch the feds try to unravel it.
Yeah.
While this guy
Yeah, not good.
tries to argue with. It's just a bunch of arguing
Yeah,
and bickering and- it's pretty bland. The last
most
part.
of the ending is just like the trial shit. That could have just been fucking.
It could have been shortened by about a half
they
hour.
indict everybody, and then this is what happens. You didn't need to go, well, and like the questioning with John Lithgow, questioning him and asking him, like that. None of that needed to happen.
Brendan Fraser's here, and
Fraser is a
chunky dude.
potato in there. He's
amazing.
so big. His neck is like this, and he's got those eyes. You know,
And
how
he's
they
like,
bulge.
tell them, they beat you.
They
beat you.
Jesus, it was so crazy to see him.
I haven't seen him act for years.
Yeah,
I just kept thinking
there
about
was
the
that
mummy and
creepy
shit.
scene where they all meet him in that hall. I think that was the Masonic Hall. Actually, they were in one of the rooms.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And it's all these really rich people.
You know
who
him?
are
He's from Big Oil?
related.
You know
yeah,
him?
he's
He's-
from. Yeah,
he
they're
owns
all
this oil
like.
company?
Yeah, they're all connected to.
And they're trying to get him to not rat
Robert
on.
De Niro. Yeah, exactly.
Hale.
So like, this is what we're gonna do, and it was like. Robert De Niro's lawyer, who was Brendan Fraser, was like telling him what to say,
Hold on.
and we're gonna.
I want to know how that happens if he was. How he got a chance to talk to them without all these fucking deputies around.
Good. Well, they didn't
He was
show
charged.
it.
He was charged with fucking
Yeah.
murdering someone.
Yeah, he was.
They wouldn't just let him like, yeah, you can go have a night out with your
No,
buddies.
I
That's what
don't-
happened. He had a night out with his buddies.
He. Is
Chum
that what
chums.
happened?
Yeah.
It seemed like that's a little odd. I don't know. Maybe the rules have changed since then.
This is the 20s.
I mean, they might have been like, "Well, where's he gonna run? Everyone's gonna." No.
I'm guessing he's a flight risk at that point. Fuck.
Yeah,
You're
big
convicted
one.
of murder.
Big one.
You're not convicted. You're charged with murder.
You're charged with it. If you flee, you're definitely.
I don't know. It
guilty.
was weird. I didn't see how he would be able to like go join on them and
Yeah, you
smoke cigars and
because
drink
that was
scotch with
Brendan
them.
Fraser was his lawyer at some point. He's like
Correct.
the family lawyer, so it's like, and their family. So then I don't know. It's weird.
It is a
You'll
weird
understand
thing.
it when you see it. Do I recommend this movie?
I don't.
I do. I will say I do, but only at home. Do not go see this.
I don't. It said Apple TV.
Well, fuck it then.
Scorsese
Yeah.
fucking personally thanked us as audience members
In the theater.
God bless
He came
him.
up to us and was like, "Is that popcorn?
He said,
you need some
"Thank
butter?"
you for seeing this in the theater." All 80 years of himself.
Yeah.
And it was great. And
Yeah,
it
it
made
was
me
good.
feel better about myself.
Yeah, and then once
Made
we
me
got
feel
our
better about
autographs,
driving that much to
then-
come see this
yeah, 'cause-
fucking 3.5 hour movie.
God.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No?
No,
Not at all?
Not really. It's
Here's-
right on the fucking teeter, though.
It's so rough because it's, for me, it's something to, it really happened. So I think to me, the awareness of our history and stuff, as a history lesson, I think it's worth it. I think this might be something that could be expounded upon. And I don't know if it's in a history book, like
too
as a
fucking
big
boring.
thing, or if it's like, well, I don't know. So is Schindler's List, but everyone loves that movie, right?
I've never seen it.
Oh, well, you got some homework to do.
No, I don't.
But no, I don't.
I don't. Fuck that.
But
I don't like long, depressing movies if I can
don't,
help it.
Don't tell me to watch any movies then. No. You should go see this. No, I don't have to. No.
Have you seen Schindler's List?
Yes, I saw it in high school.
Oh, okay.
It was part of our like
I bet you
history
would,
class.
I guarantee you wouldn't have like went looking for it later in life.
No, I did see it later in life. Anyway, not that movie. This movie,
So which one's better?
Schindler's List. Is a lot
Okay,
better.
well there you go. That's why people should see Schindler's List because
Yeah,
it's good.
Well, my point is that it fits in the history records of like somebody made media about an event that happened, and it's kind of
World War-
It's,
yeah.
it's super sad. It's
This movie is sad.
so fucking sad. That's
The
that's
mom
the
just
problem with
cries
it.
all the time and screams because her fucking family's being picked off one
One
by
by one.
And then her daughter, and it's like, ugh,
You know,
daughter.
it's rough, and
it is rough.
And you don't come out of there feeling like, wow, I wasn't part. They do have this powwow scene at the end and I think it was all the actors more than likely, and then like just that community. It shows this top view.
It
And
was
they're
modern.
doing-
Didn't you see their clothes?
yeah, but I mean, it's like
It was like some recent.
no, it was
event.
probably all the people who were in the movie.
Maybe, yeah.
I guarantee
You're
you
probably
that's
right.
that's what it was, and they were
Yeah.
just doing their thing, and I
Having
was
a
like,
good fun
yes,
dance and-
that's what I wanted to see, like a huge amount of this. Oddly, all of the families who've gotten into this oil money, the natives, they are way westernized at this point. They've definitely
In the
they have
20s.
mansions and shit like that, and like they're riding around in nice cars, and they wear like western.
I didn't
clothes
like the
and-
intro, how it was black and white, and it just didn't look right.
What part was that?
The whole beginning when they're explaining how the tribes, they have all, like, they're the per capita the richest people in the world.
Oh yeah, because they're
And then
tiny,
they're like,
little
they're buying
community. Yeah.
buying all these nice cars, and they're like,
Yeah.
da, da, da. It just didn't look right being black and white.
Yeah, like what are you trying, man? Like, are you trying to make it? Seem
Yeah, I didn't like it
a
at all,
period piece
actually.
or something like this.
The
This
intro, I was
is
like-
real footage. No, it's
It
not.
didn't. I was
Clearly
like,
not.
fuck this movie at the beginning, but I was like, huh.
Oh, is
Okay, I was like, Scorsese, you can do better than this, right?
right?
For real. I thought he
Yeah,
He didn't.
I don't think it's a bad movie. I don't think
I don't
it's
think
a
it's a bad
stellar movie.
I don't think it's a
I think
good-
it's some of Leonardo DiCaprio's better work, and he
great
makes
at
good
acting.
fucking
I just-
movies.
I just
He's
wish-
really good in this.
I just wish. I don't
De
know.
Niro is amazing in this.
They are.
He
That's
plays
great.
a great slime ball.
They're great.
What a piece
But
of shit.
the overall-
His wife's awesome.
This isn't a good story for film like this, I don't think.
You might be right about that, because
This
here's
is
the
a good
thing.
book.
Yeah, this would make a great book.
Or a good podcast explain, like
Yeah,
some criminal podcast about
storytelling
these
and,
assholes
like,
who did this shit.
Not an actual bring it to life film. There's a couple gruesome
There's just
scenes.
nothing. It's not enough.
Enough of what?
Anything.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Not enough tears for you?
God, there's a lot.
There was a lot of tears, man.
Metric fuck ton of tears.
There was. It's just wailing native people, just like, no, not
It's
another
horrible.
one."
It's really sad.
It sucks. Plus, there's a lot of like you can see how like alcohol really fucking affects them, and just like tears them down. There's an entire character built around that who's just a fucking wastoid, and he's
a bunch of
super
the main
sad. and
characters.
He's
Ernest is basically a wastoid,
yeah.
and that's how they got him too. If he wouldn't have been fucking wasted when he was doing his interrogation,
Oh.
he would have been a little. Well, he's not technically a very smart guy in the movie.
So they play him off as like he's not dumb, but he's like not. Yeah, he's just a little slow. He's a meathead a little bit.
So I parked over here for the street light to give us
And
a
now
little
it's
more
all
light,
foggy.
and it's completely fogged over.
that's fine.
Except for the little patch
these
around my
lights are good.
camera,
Yep.
because my camera's a piping hot son of a bitch.
All right. Well, to
Well-
cut this short.
Well, what do you want to say? What do you got for a price?
A price?
What's the cost?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go
Fucking-
with a
Oh god.
$5-a-rooney. Yeah, it's 5 to me. I don't think it's a good movie, but I don't think it's a bad movie.
Oh wow. That's pretty low. but
It is
that's-
pretty low.
that's not-
I'm sorry, but when I got out of there, I was like, God, that was just and it was too fucking long. For
It was
fuck's
really
sake.
long.
For no reason.
Way too long. I think you could have.
At 2 hours,
Damn it, I
it
don't
would have
know.
been a little too long.
I
It was just it's the meat grinder. You just had to sit through it.
it did.
It was like, you see a big heap of dishes, you're like, all right.
Oh well, I guess I gotta get to
You
this.
fucking pull up your sleeves and you're just like,
No.
yeah. And you take, you know what? When you do that many dishes, when you do that many dishes, you take breaks. Your hands get
You
through.
do,
You
you
take some.
do.
We didn't get breaks. We're the real heroes here, okay?
I did not go and pee when the pee
What happened?
website. Oh, I should have told you that. So,
I peed preemptively because here's my thought. Is while I was watching this, I was like,
What
you know
did
what?
happen?
I was like, fuck that. Fuck the when to pee website. I was like, I could have peed like
no,
anytime.
you could have fucking man. You could have
Because not only that, they recap everything
They
anyway.
do. You don't miss shit in this.
And, like,
there's nothing to miss. where
After
you're like,
something
well, I mean, there
happens,
could
after
be,
someone
but-
gets murdered, they're like, oh,
Yeah,
I didn't.
they talk.
I have a problem about it.
I don't even remember. That was so long ago. What it was, I think it's
Like I said, don't listen to whentopee.com.
Fuck.
You can pee anytime you fucking want in this movie.
You can. You
Ken, Mark, you have my Scout's honor, all right?
Yeah. All right. Well,
I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, there
I
was
feel like
a
I
little,
got the
there
gist
was
of the movie
something
anyway.
That came out, and it was like, I think it was part of how the ball gets rolling, and like
So,
something.
right when I
have the number 25 in
'Cause
my head.
I
for
know
some
how
reason. I
long
don't
these
remember what that
fucking
means.
scenes are. So I waited
They're very long.
till that federal agent sits down with all the Native Americans, and they're like, once they start telling, oh, these murders from the white people coming to take, I was like, pee time. Because I knew it.
Because you already, you're
just gonna argue
We
about that.
don't need to hear it all over again.
We already went through that
We
scene.
went through it for an hour and a half, bitches. Sorry.
We already seen that exact same scene, though, without
that
the deputy.
does kind of affect the score. It does, because this is like quadruple redundancies.
At the beginning,
It's
though,
just, whoa.
you said, I don't know if much of the movie could have been cut out. And then it's like,
I did.
you have to rethink, BJ. Go back.
I
Relive
don't want
the
to go
pain.
back.
Relive the pain, bro.
I think. They could. Yeah, they could. You're right. They could have cut that stuff out. But I think the long scenes where they're just standing around and whatever
Could have been
like there's
trimmed
just
down.
dead silence, and it'll be like him standing over here, and there's all the group of people interrogate him, and then there's just quiet, and he's just standing there like making faces.
And he's falling asleep. That's. Remember, he's
And
standing.
you're like,
they're
I don't need to see
they're
that for
you-
like 5 minutes.
They're like, you can't sit. And he's like,
Yeah,
okay.
they-
and he's like standing there drunk, and he's like,
Yeah,
And then it's like,
and you just
is that how I feel?
I'm like, I could go to. What was it? Nap time? Good night. Fuck,
Checking out.
Cha-ching. I want to give this a 7 so bad, but I don't know if it even merits that.
7?
Yeah.
You're crazy.
I like this movie.
Okay.
I actually did like it.
Hey,
I
7? Do it. I was on a 4 and 5. I was being
really?
generous because of the fucking.
God.
Because
I don't
of
want
how
to give it a shitty score.
well
'cause
it was
it's a
acted.
good movie.
I don't think it was
It's
good.
too long. It's so fucking long. Why did you do that?
This would have been so good. If it
I
would've been
can't make up
Think
my
about this.
mind.
Imagine this, BJ. Imagine this as a 2 hour and 25-minute movie. And
3 added points right there. Keep talking.
I can sell it better.
Yeah, that's good enough. That makes it a 9.
Yeah.
No,
I'm at a 5.
fuck.
Pick one. We got to get rolling because I don't have
I'm gonna
much
give
else
it a
to
6.
6?
I think it's a 6.
Give it that juicy
It's
7,
above
bro.
average. I really
No, you want
wish
to.
that.
That tastes
I really
7.
wish the best for all the actors and all particularly. Actually, there's some really good white people
Molly.
like doing it. She's amazing.
His wife
in this.
was fantastic.
I just wanted to curl up into bed with her and take naps with her. Like,
No, I just said cuddle because she looks so.
She looks so inviting, and I just
but
want
she
to
looks so defeated. You just want.
I know, but like
be
she
okay.
also looked nice and soft, and I just
Yeah,
want like a
I do
just
that.
like a. But anyway, yeah, she
What about that one
suffers
spot where
terribly.
they lift her sister up and the brains are coming out of the back of
Oh
her head?
god, yeah.
And
That's the only gory spot.
That's the weirdest thing that they
Yeah.
just flatten. So this guy blows up their house.
Oh yeah,
And
just
it blows up everything
fucking levels the
except
entire
for this
yard
exact
house.
perfect spot where she's laying.
That was dumb.
That didn't look right.
It's a 5.
No, I thought
No,
for a second I was
it
like,
didn't look right.
I was like, was she murdered and then he blew it up?
Oh,
That's
no.
what it looked like. She's all pale white, laying
And just
perfectly
like
down.
this almost, or like
When they found her,
yeah,
on the only
after
part
an
of the floor.
explosion of her, like so much dynamite that it could have probably blown up 2 houses if they were right next to each
Yeah,
I mean, it
for
was
sure.
huge. It blows up all the windows
Of like
of
people like
everyone on the block. It's
4
just
houses
boom,
down. Yeah.
and it's way too much. They even make a comment, "Oh, you used too much dynamite that time, idiot."
It's funny that guy knew.
Yeah,
You're in on it.
Everyone is so evil. They're all this
Yeah.
evil network of fucking.
Yeah, I don't know.
Secret
I
society
like
people.
to feel things when I watch movies, not like. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say definitely a 6. I wish the best for everyone going forward. Like, what if? I know it sounds bad, but I mean,
No, it doesn't sound bad. It
I
sounds
just
terrible.
like all of the actors and actresses did great, and I want them all to succeed because they did a really there's some old crusty guys in there. I know DiCaprio that's totally him the whole time. It's rough, and I'm like, we should do like a deep fake and just put like his face on because it'd be the same face. They're making the same.
Did you notice how hard of a fucking time De Niro had climbing stairs?
Oh yeah,
I was like, holy
yeah.
shit.
What is he? 70,
He's
80
something, yeah.
Oh man, I can't believe he's still doing what he's doing. I
Right.
cannot believe it. Going back to Goodfellas
Scorsese
and
looked better than him.
Big time. Well, he's probably younger, honestly, at this point.
Than De Niro?
Yeah, I bet you De Niro's like 85, maybe. No, he's not that old.
Maybe.
He looks 80.
He does.
He does.
But there you have it. 5 for me, 6 for him.
6 for me. Don't
I would not go see this in the
It's
theater.
not worth it.
I thought I was gonna not have to
There's-
pee, but I was like, you know what? Fuck this.
The problem with movies
get out and
like
stretch my
this
legs.
is that there's no visual
no.
there's no eye candy, so there's no point in being in a theater to watch this. If you want to watch it, I recommend you watch it.
It was a really
Don't go to the theater
bland
and do
movie.
that. Like, yeah.
Like bland. They were just in like suburbia
Yeah,
for
but
most of it.
a lot of it, and a lot of it is these old wooden house scenes and like you know, and some rich shit.
I don't
So
know.
there's some poshy shit in this movie.
There's some cool shit with like seeing
Yeah.
oil fields.
It
I
was
like,
cool.
oh,
I'm
that's
really
old school oil
surprised that
fields.
they showed a full-on Masonic Hall like that. Like,
Oh, sure.
They just showed everyone like the whole thing.
Thank you, sir.
Oh my god! It was so,
Get
yeah, they
spanked.
like so they
on.
grab the Bible off the altar and they make him kneel on it, and then He gets spanked on it.
a bunch of times.
Like, repeatedly until
and the
he
other
can't-
guy's
and then-
holding it so it doesn't knock it
Yeah,
over.
he's like trying.
I was like, this is almost
over,
this
and
is
then they
almost
go.
like
and they
a
put the
horrible.
Bible right back where it was as soon as he's fucking off the
Oh yeah, you can't say that on YouTube.
what?
The R word.
Oh well.
Well, that'll be bleeded.
Bleep that out.
Bleeping.
Even though it happens in real life. And
But it
it's
seemed like it.
terrible.
I was like, well, what are they going to do to him? And
Yeah.
it was like, oh no.
These Masons, oh boy. We don't know what happened.
Oh man.
No, we know. But anyway.
Well, yeah.
But so that was interesting.
Stream
but
it
I don't
if
know,
you're
yes,
really interested,
stream it, but don't like.
I don't recommend this. So
I don't either, man. Not. No, I do, but I just.
I don't. What do you think of the
I
pace?
don't.
There was so much.
It was
I had-
steady, but it was slow.
Man, I don't think it.
It was just
steady.
like.
There was long parts where like there was nothing happening and nothing like you just slowly watch his wife get sicker for like 30 minutes and then you're like,
Yeah, they try to like
Okay.
pull at your heartstrings with it.
I get it, but
try to
God
like,
damn it.
There's just so many non-important things that could have just been shortened, like to nothing,
Or
like
cut.
show a flash. Who was saying, "Oh, you better pay attention because oh my god!" Like what is that? This isn't a mystery.
It wasn't.
There's no mystery. We get told
'cause-
the plot 4 times.
because you live the plot as it happens.
And then you hear about it again, and then
court.
you live a little more, and then you hear about it again. And
In
you-
court.
well, no, you hear it in testimony behind the scenes, and then in court.
And when they're like,
so like,
or they're just gossiping
it's
about
so
it.
yeah, like
main
several
character is like,
times
"Oh,
leading up
we
to
shouldn't
it.
have done
You
this.
hear it from
Ugh."
like 8 people, and then so it's like, oh fuck,
All right, let's shut this down.
it's a 6. All right, yeah,
I
we
give it
gotta
a 5.
go. It's late. We
a
gotta
very
drive.
generous 5 on my
Generous.
part. So
It says generous.
I feel it was being
I
generous.
was gonna hit it. I almost hit a 7, but it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
But
It's too sad of a movie. I got
just
nothing out of
it's
it.
a brutal-
I'm going home and I'm gonna
Drown yourself in-
I'll have a couple
drown your
drinks
sour
for the
rolls.
dead natives and then
I won't get
call
home
it a
until
night.
quarter to
Yeah.
10. All right.
All right, we got to get out of here, guys.
Yeah.
Peace
well,
out.
nice joining us.
See you in the next one. Oh wait. Like, share, and
Oh, yeah.
subscribe, guys. Please
That
do.
stuff.
Let us. Just.
All right, see ya.
See ya.